Hi, welcome to our home. This is the home that was built for us after we lost our home in the fire in 2017. We're very blessed. I want to share a little bit of good news with you. Good news, at least for me. Um, we lost our dog in early 2020. Her name was Josie, delightful little poodle. And we've kind of been without animals ever since. But the day after Thanksgiving, I told Jim, I said, I'm going shopping. Oh, what are you buying? I said, I'm coming back with a pet. Well, he was less than thrilled, but I did it anyway. I have had birds since I was a little girl. I remember my first parakeets. My mom and dad bought them for me when I was like an early teener. And I had just seen Cinderella. And so they were named Gus Gus and Jock Jock after the mice, or maybe they were rats. But I loved those birds, and I've loved birds ever since. So I acquired a new bird, and he's quite a character. His name is Rebbe, and for those of you who are familiar with Yiddish, that is Rebbe is Yiddish for rabbi, because on the back of his head he has a little white skull cap, and I thought would be appropriate to call him Rebbe. I'm going to teach him to talk. Rebbe's in a cage, and it looks kind of small, but you know, the place that you are is not necessarily the place that you are. So let me share a poem with you for just a moment. It's from my favorite poetress, and it's called In a Small Place. Fret not because thy place is small. Thy service need not be, for thou canst make it all there is of joy and ministry. The dewdrop as the boundless sea in God's great place has part, and this is all he asks of thee: be faithful where thou art. In thee his mighty hand can show the wonders of his grace, and he can make the humblest room a high and holy place. Thy life can know the blessedness of resting in his will. His fullness flows unceasingly, thy cup of need to fill. His strength upon thy weakness waits. His power for thy task. What more, O child, of all his care could any great one ask? So even though birds have small places, they have a definite place in the Bible. I'm thinking of, how about Genesis, when God created the earth and he created birds. They may not look like the ones we have today, but he created birds nonetheless. In Isaiah, he talks about eagles and the wings of eagles. In Job 12:7, it says, ask the birds of the air, and they will tell you. Tell you what? Job was certainly looking for an answer. Psalm 104:12, where everything seems to be about water. By these waters, the birds of the heavens have their home. Matthew 6:25, and this is probably a favorite one. Do not worry, the birds neither sow nor reap, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. I read a quote, I think it was in a commentary on the Bible, and I love this. It says, birds are small optimists in feathers who are sure that all is good. We could take some of those characteristics of the birds and adopt them for our own, regardless of your space, regardless of your situation. You can serve God just like the birds do. Have a wonderful day.